Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes. So the theme of my day today has been broke. My car broke earlier, my cell phone broke earlier. I'm having an issue with YouTube, so I'm broke up in here, man. So for today's video, we have 5 players that are broken in NBA 2K18 or that are wrong in NBA 2K18. This video is by Peck Gaming. Now, I'm having a bad day today. Maybe you are having a bad day also. So let's go ahead and make that a positivity, guys. Go to this man's channel, link in the description below as always, and go subscribe to him, man. Make this dude's day at least. You know, like, go hit him up with some subscribers, tell him KrispyFlakes sent you. And we're going to do 5 players they got wrong in NBA 2K18. This guy's got a lot of good videos, by the way, man. Got a lot of good like information out there about 2K18.
Tag Nation, it's Pat Gaming here. And if you watched my video before about the top 10 players they got right in NBA 2K18, there was a lot of comments talking about this, so a lot of players that they got wrong. And I started looking at the players and I was starting to agree. Even though there's almost everybody looks really accurate in NBA 2K18, there are a couple players that they really did get wrong.
Which annoys me too, man, because especially with all these all-time players, it's like, if you have all these all-time players, guys that have already proven themselves in the NBA, you know, if it's like Kyle Kuzma, they don't have him quite correct yet in the game, or I know Luke Kennard, they really like made him look bad. But there's no excuse for 2K's developers to not create the all-time players correctly. There's just no excuse for it.
And they should have fixed, honestly. So in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the 5 players they just got wrong in NBA 2K18. To start this list off at number 5 is kind of a nitpick, because it's not necessarily that it looks bad, they just got it wrong. And that's Vince Carter on the all-time team.
That looks like a 50-year-old Vince Carter, man. That looks like Vince Carter is trying to play 10 more years in the NBA right there, man. Like, because Vince Carter on the Raptors, he did not look like that. That looks like current Vince Carter, and they just threw a Raptors uniform on him.
For the Raptors. Now, this definitely does look like Vince Carter, and he did wear a headband and with beard, but not with the Raptors. He actually did not do that. He was bald, face and head, and had no headband. So to add that is a little unnecessary.
That looks like old man.
Because he did have that with the Nets, and even now where he has a headband and a beard. So this definitely is Vince Carter, it's the wrong model. At number 4 is Chris Anderson for the New Orleans Hornets. Now again, this is another one.
Now Chris Anderson's already a screwed up looking dude, so I mean, I don't know, 2K, there's only so much you can do with a man that's already messed up looking.
That's a nitpick, because technically it's not bad, it's just wrong. Yes, that's how Chris Anderson looked like for the last couple of years of his career, where he was completely tatted up, bald, and had a long beard.
Denver, he had the mohawk.
But for the majority of his career, he was actually not that tatted up. He actually barely had any tattoos. He didn't have a beard. He had long hair, and he had a headband. So to not get it specifically...
he had long hair with the headband. I think was that on the Hornets, I believe? Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Then I know on the Nuggets, he had more of... I think he had like a mohawk going or something like that.
This year, when he did not look like this at all. It's a little ridiculous that they didn't at least put a little bit of effort into getting the players correctly. And it's kind of frustrating as fans that we buy the game and hope the players look like how they were, and they're just not right. At number 3 is Manute Bol. Now, you're looking at him right now and you're thinking, okay, Pat Gaming, there's nothing wrong with him. That looks just like Manute Bol.
Ain't he really supposed to be really skinny?
Look at his body. That is way too big. Manute Bol was a very skinny man, like extremely skinny.
I was actually just watching highlights of him the other day, man, because I was just like curious about it, and his arms are like literally like that. Like he shoots it too. It's like, it looks like toothpicks out there, to be honest.
Make him that big. He even looks muscular.
Look at him, make Okafor
it's
almost.
Completely wrong.
Or that number
and
10.
Not even close to how he actually was in NBA 2K18. And so when you see him play, you don't even recognize it, because it doesn't even look like him. At number 2, it is Tracy McGrady. Now, this was one that I wasn't very too sure about, but a lot of people were telling me how Tracy McGrady looked nothing like himself. And I kind of see the problems. The hair is weird. The face isn't completely accurate. He is cross-eyed. Because he's so famous and because he's so successful, that cross-eye is part of his identity.
Right, where's that lazy eye?
Recognizable. So to not add it is kind of like saying we think it's weird, so we're not going to add it. It's kind of insulting him. So I think they honestly should have added that cross-eye. And the face, it kind of looks like Tracy, but just not enough. So it's a little things here and there that just
like
doesn't
generic
really mesh together, so it doesn't look like Tracy McGrady. And finally, at number 1, my personal just awful, looks nothing like him, and that is Derek Fisher. Man, this is...
2K, come on, man! Derek Fisher been in the NBA for 20 years, man. And he was a coach. You're gonna disrespect the man. The man looks like they put too much emphasis on the fish in Fisher, man. He looked like an actual fish. Like if a fish and a human being were to merge together somehow, Derek Fish. That's the player that would happen, man. The man actually looks like legit E.T. Like he looks like he could be cousins with Sam Cassell. Come on, 2K, you're better than that.
really bad, like really bad. Considering that Derek Fisher was in, I think, 2K14 and 15, and he looked perfectly
He looks
fine.
bad.
They could have just used that face cam, but they didn't, and he just looks like his face is being stretched apart, and his like eyes are tinted downward, like it's really over exaggerated face. And his hair is wrong because in this year he had a little mini afro and a headband. So not only does it look weird, but it's wrong. And that's all for this video, guys. Those are the top 5 players that they just got wrong in NBA.
Yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, man. Is there a certain player on NBA 2K18 that you guys saw that you think he could have added to this list right here? Because I'm sure there's 2K does not always get the players right. I know one that I threw out there was Luke Kennard. At the same time, like I said, the rookies, that's not as bad because let them play a few years. The all-time legends, no excuse. NBA 2K18 development team to get those players wrong. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video, man. Be sure to like and subscribe, and go check out Pat Gaming also. And peace out, my friends.